Hello everyone and welcome back to R&D Secret Lair, the only place where a Spuzzem like me gets to play Magic with all of you. So what are we doing tonight? Tonight we're going to be playing a little bit, looks like really little bit, of Historic Pauper. So, what are we playing in Historic Pauper? Let's see. So I built this deck, I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's pretty basic, blue-black control shell. Not too many counter spells, just a good amount of draw cards. I actually think I want to go down one thief or one more didn't say please. Which actually didn't say please might not be the best options. Let's actually switch it over to a different 3-mana counter. A lot of people playing escape cards, so not the best in this format turns out. Let's see, what can we put in? Could just go with old school. Cancel might be the option. Yeah, all collapse is the same problem. So yeah, I like cancel. Just good old basic cancel. Just cancel out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 cancels. Over didn't say please. Okay, so like I said, pretty basic blue-black shell. Omen to the Sea and Radical Idea, drawing cards in the early game. Quench is our early counter. Cancel, as you just saw. A lot of these cards that come in and draw us cards when they come in, like Cloud Kinseer and Blade Juggler, along with Tithe Bearer Giant, Ilgana Inheritance against the other control shells. Vampire in the aggro match, Audacious Thief to draw some cards, Winged Words as a potentially cheaper divination, which in this format is great, working well with our Cloud Kinseer. Besides that, just mana. It's a pretty basic deck, pretty easy, but I've been having a lot of fun with it, so let's just jump into it. Hope we can win some games. Click our deck, and let's just hop into it. This hand's pretty good. Need to find one more land, but hopefully Omen to Sea gets us there. Would prefer it to be a blue land, but anything's fine. Forgot to switch my pet again. I think I do that in this game. I like the puppet Jace. Opponent plays an island, plays the Herald. Okay. We'll play a swamp and pass the turn. Okay, great, Arena. Thanks for showing me what I have. No. It. Pass the turn. Somebody's chugging real quick. Want to go into combat. Gonna get in for 1. Sure. Down to 19. Plays another Mistcloak Herald. Sure. Arcane Flight on their Herald. Play our Omen. See what we find. We found a tap land and a Blade Juggler. I think Juggler can probably go to the bottom for now. Just really want the land. Play a tap land, pass the turn. One goes to attackers. Swing for 3. Knock us down to 16. We'll cast out our Omen. Do some scrying, draw a card. A land and a Winged Words. Don't think we need a second Winged Words right now, only one. Draw a card. Go to our turn. Draw another Radical Idea, so we'll play a land, pass the turn. Opponent plays a land, goes to attackers. Gets in for 3, gotta knock us down to 13. Play a Radical Idea, draw a card. Play another Radical Idea, draw another card. Land. Draw Inheritance. I'm gonna play a land here. Play my seer. Draw a card. Play winged words. Draw 2 more cards. Okay, we found a counter. So next turn, the turn after the J card is really bad for us. Gets him for 3. So we'll play a land. This is the real problem now. So we'll play out our Cloudkins here. Draw another card. Pass the turn. No attacks. Pass the turn. Plays on a Warbriar Blessing. We'll counter it. And down. Actually looks like opponent is pretty counter light in there. The swinging with the team. Definitely want to take their Jade Guardian off the table if we can. When it might have a trick. Still gotta go for it. Looks like they don't. Okay, so we will play a land. I can't imagine opponent wouldn't have saved the Jade Guardian if they could. Which means it's time to kill the arrow. Take their flying ability away too. I think we're just gonna hold off for now. Leave up the ability to kill the Mistcloaked Herald if need be. Otherwise, just drawing a couple cards seems pretty good. Opponent plays their training. It's as good a time as any, so we're gonna murder if the game will let me. Mistcloaked Herald in response. Mistcloaked Herald down. Training's gone. One passes. We'll play out a land, and with a clear board, I feel pretty comfortable with putting down our 2 inheritances. Getting that train going. Game is lagging hard. Opponent goes, draws a card, plays an island. Another Jade Guardian. Not what we want to see, but far worse things. Opponent drops to 18. We'll play down our Blade Juggler. Draw a card, lose a life. Draw a Quench. Is getting worse by the minute. Play down our Omen. Scry 2 and then draw a card. I'm gonna take the other Omen, put the land on the bottom. Then we're gonna play out a land and pass the turn. Opponent plays out the Blessing, which is not good. Play out our Omen, see what we draw. Find a Murder and a Vampire. I think we'll keep the Vampire, the Murder on the bottom. Let their spell resolve. We're gonna kill our 3/2, which is fine. But it is what it is. Opponent's going to attackers. We get in for 3. Sure. Knock us down to 5. Cast a radical idea. Discard our Quench. Draw a card. One's gonna lose 2, we'll gain 2. Back up to 7. Play a Cloudkins Seer. Draw a card. Play a land. Play a Vampire. opponent has. They tap land, they're gonna gain a life, sure. Also has another Warbriar Blessing counter. Opponent can swing in if they want. Not going to. Opponent loses 2, we gain 2, back up to 9. We draw a pretty dead land. Let's go to combat. Swing for 2 in the air. Knock the opponent down to 13. And pass turn. Opponent found a mask. So we're gonna sack our Scry 2. 2 blade jugglers, eh? Don't think we want either of those. Let's do it again. Try 2 more. Seer and an island aren't really what I want to see either. Put those on the bottom. And let's just draw a card, see what we can get. Discarding our land. Another radical idea, so we'll cast it. Why not? Okay, just right game, just glitch out. Draw a card. We find the land. It's very dead. Opponent 13. For each other, including ours. Wow, that's pretty good. We'll block. Go up to 12. We're gonna sack an omen. And we will let that resolve. See what's on top. A winged words, which I think we want, and a thief. Sure. Let the other 2 abilities resolve now. Back up to 14. Draw a card for turn. Go to our main phase. Cast our winged words. Draw 2. Play a land. Play a thief. And pass turn. No attacks, just pass. Opponent plays a training. Well, that's worrying. We'll sack our omen in response. These make it a little bit smaller. 2 lands can both go to the bottom. We get their training. Get to draw a card. Another Jade Guardian. Another creature, 13, 14. We're gonna block with our Guardian. Or with our thief. Go down to 3. I think we have the opponent here. Lose 2, drop to 9. Trying to cancel, which isn't doing much. 5, 9, 11. And the land makes 12 mana. Yep, we'll go to combat. Swing in for 2, knock the opponent down to 7. Opponent drops to 7. We sack an inheritance. Opponent loses 4. We gain 4. We sack an inheritance. Opponent loses 4. We gain 4. That's the game. keep it. Really relying on this Omen of the Sea. Really need to change out my pet. I don't like this cat thing. Play our swamp. Opponent plays tap land. We'll play a land. Pass the turn. Make it appear that we could have the counter. Opponent plays a forest. We'll cast our Omen. Scry 2. I do want my cancel, so I'm going to leave that on top and draw it. Keep in thought. Pass the turn. We'll play at our island. We'll pass. Opponent draws a card. Play a tap land. Gain a life. Go to our turn. Draw a card. Another kill spell. I don't think I'm doing anything this turn. I should have sacked this at the end of their turn. That's fine. Just a tiny misplay, but still. I'm hoping up against another one of those Boggles decks. Apparently they're missing land drops too. Cast an Omen of the Sun. Well, we'll cast our cancel now. We draw a land. Play out our... I actually want to get down my inheritance. Cast out our inheritance. Pass the turn. A lot of hands which would be questionable keepable. So we'll keep it. Opponent plays the tap land. Play an island. Pass the turn. Opponent plays out of planes. Raise the alarm. We'll play a land. Pass the turn. I guess we can cast this now. That's fine. Cast our Omen. See what we can hit. Try 2. A land and a quench. I'm okay with both of those. We'll draw the land. Pass the turn. Opponent plays the land. Take 2 down to 18. It might just be tokens, it's looking like. Play our thief, pass the turn. Thief does chump block all these creatures. All the cavalry, eh? Okay. Opponent swings in. We will block and kill a 1/1. 15. Really need to get our land. We'll go to combat. We'll swing him for 2. See what we draw. You draw a land. We'll go to blockers. See what the opponent does. Opponent's going to trade for a 2/2. We'll take it. Play a land. Got a couple different options here. Next turn we take 5 down to 9. Not ideal, but... Might actually be worth it to get the inheritance down, set up for next turn. We can make it so Blade Juggler only costs 3. Opponent plays the tap land, plays 2 companions, 2 1/1s, down to 9. Loses 1, we gain 1. We do find a land, so we'll play a land. We'll cast the Juggler. with Spectacle. Draw a card. Into life. Draw another land. Kinda just need to survive this onslaught that's going on here. Opponent plays a Martyr of Dusk. That's fine. Swings in with the crew. If we block here, we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop to 3. Okay. Opponent have a follow-up. We will. Oh wow, that's just perfect mana. Fair enough, opponent. Good job. Just a little bit too quick for the opponent's deck there. This hand's fine. We'll keep it. Play our island, pass the turn. Deck. Gets him to 1, down to 19. We play out a land, pass the turn. Opponent going to attackers. Swings in for 1. He'll take it. Down to 18. Opponent plays a skewer. 3, down to 15. We'll cast our Omens. Get to scry 2. I think I'm actually going to put Blade Juggler on the bottom. Thief's pretty good though. We'll draw our Thief. Play a land. Play the Thief. Pass the turn. Looks like opponent might shock the Thief. Yep, that's the thing. Plays a Pyromancer. Hits us for 2. Down to 13. We drop to 12. Draw a Blade Juggler. Play a Swamp. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a tap land. Apparently they are. Is it? Swings in for 3. Takes us to 9. We're gonna kill the Pyromancer. That's a draw. Play out the Guildgate. Play Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Pass the turn. See what the opponent's got. Opponent plays a mountain. Plays a Winged Words. Draws 2 cards. Plays a Torch Killer. Gets in for 2. Drop to 7. We'll lose 1. We'll gain 1. We'll play out a Blade Juggler. Lose a life. Draw a card. Opponent considering their options. Attempts to shock our Juggler. We will counter the shock. Shock down. Lose a life, draw a card. Draw a Radical Idea. Pass it back to the opponent. Opponent plays a Cloudstone Seer. Draws a card. Plays another tap land. Goes to combat. Swings in for 1. We will happily trade our 3/2 for 2 of the opponent's creatures if that's the game they want to play. Opponent is going to trade 2 of their creatures for our 3/2. Loses a life. We'll play our Omen. We get to scry 2. I don't want either of these currently. And we'll get to draw a card. Find a Cloudkin Seer, so we'll cast it. Draw a card. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a Pyromancer. We'll drop a 6. Has Blink of an Eye to bounce our Cloudkin Seer, which is fine. We drop to 4. 5. We will recast our Cloudkin Seer. Draw another card. Find a land. So I'll play a land and pass the turn. Opponent is going to unsummon, sure. Goes to attackers. Swings in for 4. That might just be it. We drop to 1. Opponent plays a land. And a Pyromancer. And Quench is just not. Opponent pays the mana. Pyromancer solves. Knocks us down to -1. Aggro, kind of the bait. We'll keep it. Go ahead and put Blade Juggler to the bottom. Opponent plays out Plains. Plays a Law Rune Enforcer. We'll play a tap land, pass the turn. Opponent plays another Plains. Plays a Flyer. Plays a 1. We'll play a Swamp, pass the turn. Another Plains, there's another Flyer. It's looking like they're going to get in for 3. There's another Law Rune Enforcer. Gets in for 3. We drop to 16. Play another land. Kill their 3/3 Flyer. Pass the turn. Here's another Griffin. Plays a Snubhorn Century. We'll play a land. Play our Seer. Card. Draw a Swamp. Plays a Pacifism for our Seer. Does that do anything? Just okay. We'll play a land. Pass the turn. Oh, I forgot about pacifism. God dang it. Well, that's gonna do it. You got it. You got it, opponent. Got a lot of quenches in this hand, but sure, we'll give it a try. Plays the Plains. Plays the Healer's Hawk. Hand's looking like it might be a little bit too slow. Play a tap land, pass the turn. Opponent gets it for 1. Plays the Swamp. Plays the Beloved Princess. Passes the turn. We'll play a land. Pass the turn. Getting it for 2. Drop to 17. Play a land. Pass the turn. 2. Play a tap land. Pass the turn. Plays the tap land. Life. Drop 15. Need another counter. Man, this sucks. I know as soon as I play a land, I'm gonna regret it. We'll pass for one more turn. If we miss another land drop, we'll have to start playing stuff on the opponent's turn. Discard our 6 drop. Plays the tap land, gains a life. 2. We up to 11. We did manage to find a land. So we'll play our land, play our thief, and pass the turn. Opponent tries playing a 5-drop. We will quench it. Cure blood down. I see it. Thanks. Opponent getting him for 1. Drop to 10. Opponent up to 32. Gain a life. We'll play a land. Play our ill-gotten inheritance. The opponent cannot resolve anything next turn. Pass the turn. Opponent caps final payment. Sure, that's fine. Opponent casts out a Soul Warden, also fine. Also, we can't really do anything about it. Opponent casts a Beloved Princess, still can't do anything about it. Plays the tap land, lose life, gain a life. We'll play a land. Play a Blade Juggler. Opponent casts an Epicure of Blood. Counter it. Opponent casts the Passionate Orator. We can't do anything about it. We'll cast an Omen. Scry 2. I think I just want the Omen. Pass the turn, no attack. Opponent gets in for 5. We'll go to blockers. We will block their 2/2. We will offer the trade. Opponent goes for the trade. We go down to 3. Opponent up to 37. Opponent casts Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Luckily, we have these 2 quenches. Quench 1. Opponent pays 2. Quench 2. Not to pay for. So inheritance down. Opponent loses one, we gain one. I'm gonna cast my Omen. Get to scry 2 lands, eh? Now, drawing a land means that we're not just dead. But we're very, very close to dead. We'll play a land, pass the turn, see what the opponent does. Opponent goes to attackers, swings in with the team. So we'll sack the inheritance. Opponent loses 4, we gain 4, so we're gonna stay at 4. Opponent plays an inheritance, which is very bad for us. We'll play a radical idea. Play a radical idea. And the swamp means we lose. So we'll continue. Princesses turns out pretty close to unblockable for us. Also, not enough of our Cloudkin Seers there. There's 2 new cards though. I think I'm gonna call it there, guys. The whatchamacallit. Yep, that's 2 rounds of Pauper. Probably gonna be back tomorrow with, it's looking like some ranked core set before that goes away. Also probably gonna do the FNM thing tomorrow too. But anyway, that's gonna do it for me. If you're watching me on Twitch, you can see me on YouTube at Spuzzem _TCG. If you're watching me on YouTube, you can check me out on Twitch at Spuzzem TCG. I try to post all of my old streams on YouTube, and I try to stream it around 5 p.m. each day. Never winds up turning out that way, but that's the time I aim for. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and you guys have a good night.